WBC arena. They've been talking the talk. It's now time to walk the walk. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Anthony $1 Million Crolla. He's 5'9" with a reach of 66.9 inches. He'll be facing Arturo Thunder Gotti. He stands at 5'8" tall. This man has never been in a boring fight. Anthony $1 Million.
What's up, people? What's up, people?
Former lightweight champion of the world.
Type something in the chat if you're watching.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of...
All the talking has... Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed.
Yeah, man. Just playing the game, though. When you gonna get on?
For one another. Neither fighter willing to slow down. And he just missed with that left jab.
Bit.
Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
It's a flat-footed fight. If you've got a dancer out there, you've got to cut him off. Cut the ring off, make the ring small. Put him on the back foot, put him under pressure.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
That counter punch caught him clean. Do you believe this? Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crolla in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently? Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Jab slightly off target. A perfect counter lands. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
That jab gets blocked. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. You'd like to see more jabs. The straight right just misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Krolla in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next. On to the third. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Unlike the heavier fighters, these fighters throw so many punches, it's hard to keep up. These two were made for each other. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
That counter shot lands. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Looks like he's going to move around the ring a little bit more. Try some stick and move. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Krolla in that last round. That bell could...
That's a terrible round.
There's the bell for round 4. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter-punching.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
These two lightweights are showing you why they are the best of the best. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the... the judges.
He blocks the jab. Straight right just misses. Missing with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Krolla in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on this. There's the bell to start round 5. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
$1 million Corolla in trouble. Looks like trouble was averted.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. It's the wrong place to fall asleep.
A perfect counter lands. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Corolla in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity. There's the bell for round 6. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not clear. Be sharp.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Nice slip to avoid the jab. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
When you watch lightweights, you expect high-level footwork and hand speed, and that's what we're getting here this afternoon. The straight right just misses. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Corolla in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round. And there's the bell for round 7. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. when you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
That jab doesn't score. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Insane action! This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Krolla in that last round. And they're back at it again here in round 8. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The straight right just misses. It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And he just missed with that left jab. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Krolla in that last round. What would you tell this guy? And there's the bell for round 9. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. It's all offense, all the time. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say...
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Oh, and Krolla in trouble now. Thought we were going to see the finish there.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same. Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a... And $1 million finally goes down. What a shot. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See you continue.
Let's talk about Kroll in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown. This is the 10th. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around.
The referee not going to be happy with that illegal move. Is illegal. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. They've got to relax.
The straight right just misses. Stamina is off the chart. The referee might need to take a point here. Let's talk about Kroll in that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out. And there's the bell for round 11. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they...
Whoa, Johnny! Stepping back is Corolla. They've avoided catastrophe there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's just like a match made in heaven.
The straight right just misses. The straight right just misses. Misses with the jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Anthony Corolla takes the canvas. I don't know. I got to take another another look at that.
That's lights out, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me your ball.
Let's talk about Corolla in that last round. And there's the bell to start round 12. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork, or you're going to be a cooked goose.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
That shot lands and Corolla instant. Look at the swelling and the bruising. They're going to take a look, and they may stop this fight. The referee takes a look, and he says, let's get it on. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Now they've got to wait.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. And that just rocked Arturo Gatti. This is serious business now. Can he get out of this big pressure situation? Johnny out of nowhere, look at this. Corolla took a big shot there. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone.
You know the scorecard. Did you see that? Stepping back is Corolla. Oh, and Corolla in trouble now. No surprise there, a unanimous decision.
Unanimous.
Still in my car.